The technology in this ship is incredible. This is what Earth has been missing all these years. The result of being excluded from advances in cosmic scientific development for decades.
Yeah, well, if everyone had got along a bit better, Earth wouldn't have been left behind to become such a dump.
Well, I think Dern will be pleased to see us when we get there.
I'm not stopping for tea and cakes.
I'm not sure you realize how limited our options will be once we get there.
I'm not an idiot, Quinn.
But you are still flying us there.
Just let me concentrate. And will you put those gray hole plans away?
They're still waiting to install the elation grid onto the Mae-Jay. Once it is hooked up, everything will be ready.
Fascinating.
I know you're tempted.
Yeah, I'm always tempted by a suicide mission.
You've said that before. Why do you call it that?
Even if I were a puppet like you, there's no proof the Mae-Jay can get near the hole. Not safely.
But there are records of you being near it.
Yeah, Cosmic Coalition records. You want to trust them?
There's something else, isn't there?
I'm not bound by what the Cosmic Coalition says, Quinn. Unlike you, I'm free to do as I choose.
I choose to do this job. In that way, I'm freer than you will ever be.
That's how you think it is.
I can't believe you choose to eke out a living from stealing and selling space junk.
Yeah, well, we didn't all have your opportunities.
And we didn't all have your abilities.
Or your connections.
Well, you have me.
I'd rather have my ship.
When we land, you'll be in a difficult situation. They have your ship, but they won't trust you to fly it now, even if you agreed, or pretended to agree, to help the Grey Hole objective.
Then we're just gonna have to come up with a different plan, aren't we?
So it's we now, is it?
I flew you here, didn't I? You owe me one. After all, I'm connected now, apparently. Take that call, could you?
Administrator Quintet of the Earth Alliance, your request to dock at Sector 7G of Technical Systems Central has been denied.
That's impossible. I spoke with Commander Dern himself.
I repeat, request to dock is denied.
What's happening?
Put me through to Commander Dern.
That is not possible.
There must be another place to dock.
All docking bays are closed currently due to the protests.
Now look here.
It is not viable for you to land.
Ha! So much for your connections, Quinn. Oh, look! I spy an empty service bay near the bottom.
What? It's tiny.
I'm going in.
Are you insane?
You want to see Dern, don't you?
Well, yes.
Then we both have people waiting for us.
But Kal!
Buckle up, Tet. We're going in.
Mission to the Grey Hole by Daniel Williams and Stacy Jowett. Episode 6. The Trap.
I don't know why I bother asking anyone for help.
I did my best to get O'Neil onto the ship, Ambassador.
You're as tempting as anesthetic-free surgery. Hurry, we know Tet left with O'Neil. We're already behind them.
Don't worry, the CC Technical Systems Center is in view.
And I end up chasing O'Neil halfway around the galaxy. Get me Dr. Stev.
The communicator is by your side, Ambassador.
Well, get it.
Yes. Here you are.
I do hope you have the crew and a ship for them by now.
I am assembling it all directly.
So, you do?
Very soon,
You better. The crab people of Cromerian are under instruction. Once the ship with Mae-May's crew flies into the unregulated district of the abandoned mining belt, it will encounter some technical difficulties.
Sounds mighty fine.
I'll be there soon. Don't mess it up. Goosen, why are we going around the TSC? That's the third time I've seen that entrance.
They are, having problems? I have to wait until they have a place for us to land.
Get Dern on my communicator. Now!
Are you there yet, Peaches?
Nearly?
Deepfake holograms. Kind of old school. Wouldn't fool me.
There! It is like a disco ball. Shining all around.
Can you switch it on, Tom Tom?
Here, it should play the last hologram that was loaded.
Shh! Someone's coming!
Shut it down!
But it was about to play!
Of
Give it
course,
here.
Minister Cheen. I am well aware that...
Hello, my friends. Things are getting mighty complicated here on the Technical Service Center. We will have to make alternative arrangements for the time being. Please, follow me, if you wouldn't mind.
Kal, slow down!
Who's the captain?
I said slow down!
Huh. This thing does handle well.
Oh, my Krent!
Calm down, Queenie.
We'll never fit into that space!
Oh, yeah, we will.
What a mess! What a mess! Rioting at our precious technical facility?
The situation is apparently being under control. It is only a few of our own that are disruptive.
Sounds more than a few, Dern. And who can blame them?
This is not all of Earth's causing.
But they have hardly made things better.
It is apparent the willingness to blame Earth is not of helping either.
But they are the problem.
The gray hole is our problem. A problem we have failed to solve. Would you have us work our way through all our resources through repeated failure?
Well, I haven't seen Dr. Stev and that ragtag bunch of crew doing anything. Did you know one of them is on wanted posters throughout my cosmos?
These disturbances are preventing them working on the Mae-Jay, and the gray hole is of increasing proximity to destroying the home planet of the Blickling species.
At least we managed to evacuate them.
And what of next? We keep evacuating each planet along its path?
The universe is a big place.
That is of no solution.
You're still waiting on O'Neil, aren't you?
I still have hope in Administrator Tet. I gave him permission to land with the captain of the Mae-Jay.
But there is nowhere for them to land. The protesters have blocked all the landing bays.
I am of the feeling that they have been finding a way.
There! Barely a scratch.
Which is more than you can say for these crates.
Oh, chromidium cells.
We have company.
Administrator Tet, please, quickly come with us.
They're not taking me away this time.
It is a precaution for your own safety. The unrest is spreading.
See, Quinn? Sequin? 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 No one gets on with anyone up here.
We'd better do as they say. We don't want to be fulfilling their expectation of being a pain in the backside all over again.
We aren't the ones being a pain.
At last. Hey, you.
Yes, how may I help you?
Don't you know who I am? Weren't you expecting me?
I'm sorry, it's been most chaos here.
I am Earth Ambassador Magadunt, and you are going to take me to your leader.
Come right this way, Ambassador.
I've always wanted to say that.
is as big and clean as the SC4. Where are you taking us?
There is some commotion occurring within this facility. We are best to be going away from this place for a short duration of time.
Well, this is all getting very annoying.
What about Kal? We still can't get in contact with her.
I have been making arrangements for conveyance with your captain. They will be enlightened of our whereabouts in good time.
You think this is okay?
Maybe?
Hey, there they are!
Maybe. We don't have a choice.
I'm not staying in another room waiting, Quinn. Didn't Dirt tell you this place had gone rogue?
This is most disconcerting.
Well, what did you expect?
I was hoping the Cosmic Coalition and Earth Alliance working together would be a turning point, and I'd hoped you'd be a part of it.
You live in a dreamland.
But this has gone too far.
Welcome, Administrator Tet. This is CCC Dern's assistant. How may I be of assisting?
Put me through to Dern now!
1 moment, please.
Listen to you, Administrator Supreme.
Commander Dern, I demand we meet immediately.
I am of assuring you that things are getting under control.
I am not interested
But
in...
your unusual arrival has caused even more disruption.
We need to meet now!
Very well. Arrangements will be made with promptness. The guard will escort you to an emergency room.
Thank you.
What? So you're going off for a chit-chat while I'm stuck here?
It's up to you.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh, I know. You're doing this to keep your hopes up. You can persuade me.
Like I said, it's up to you.
I'll come then.
Let's just make sure we avoid creating more mess by the time we get there.
Whatever you say, Chief Administrator Scheistet.
Wait, what's that?
Doesn't sound like our fan club.
We can't go back. They're nearly upon us.
What? Don't look at me like that.
Put that away. It sounds like there's more of them than us.
Are you nuts?
Many more.
Hey, you!
Come any closer and I'll shoot.
Whoa, there is no need for that.
I'll make that decision.
Wait, Kal!
You're Captain O'Neil, the one from the Mae-Jay?
Look, if it's about the mess in the service bay, it was Quinn's fault.
No. We've been searching for you. We heard you were coming. We need you.
Hey, I'm just here for my ship.
I know, the Mae-Jay. Your ship is a marvel.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's been close to the Grey Hole. We need it.
Can you take us to the emergency meeting room?
Yes, but we have to go a different way. There's some pockets of unrest around the place right now.
Thank you.
Quickly, this way.
See? I told you wouldn't need your weapon.
Don't give me that. You had your finger on your holster, too.
This bay is unaffected by the disturbances, and here is the ship the Earth Alliance has procured.
Ooh!
Once you are safely at a Cosmic Coalition way station, Captain O'Neil will promptly follow.
I'm not getting on.
Maybe we should. I didn't like what I saw with that angry crowd around the Mae-Jay.
It is only a temporary situation. For your safety, I would...
Tom B., where are you going?
I'm not hanging around to see if they want me for spare parts.
But we don't know where Kal is.
I have heard from the Earth Ambassador that Captain O'Neil is with her and...
Then we can speak to her.
Please, we cannot be waiting and inviting the trouble that is circulating. I promise you, Miss Leaf, once you are on your way, I will make sure you can speak to your captain.
It's very nice in here. Very clean. And new.
Ugh! Fine. Hey! Hey, why aren't you getting on? Hey, Pheasant Man, what's happening? Stop this! Who's flying this thing?
The crew are on their way, Ambassador. and I have adjusted the drone pilot so it is incapable of being overridden.
We are in utmost need of a solution.
Do you have a plan, Commander Dern?
You have a nerve bringing that in here after all the trouble they have
Look, it's not my fault. You're just...
Enough! We simply do not have time to waste. At least not everyone on this facility is after Earth's blood, but we cannot afford to spread further division.
I was merely voicing the opinions of many
As I understand, there is a planet about to be swallowed by the Gray Hole.
What?
Administrator Tet is of being correct.
It has been evacuated. There is no immediate danger for anyone.
People used to live there? Quinn, you never told me.
The running of the screen.
Please, turn it down. I've had enough of seeing and hearing this monstrosity from Earth.
As you can see, the Gray Hole is traversing a course that is of much concern.
Which is why it is of utmost importance that we work together towards a solution.
And I suppose you are proposing the solution that isn't working? You know, the one that involves you lot?
The Cosmic Coalition is hardly running like clockwork.
Is that why you've brought an intergalactic pirate into a highly classified meeting? To lure us into accepting them as the answer once more?
I'm just looking for my ship and crew.
Having seen the chaos up here, I don't believe anyone is working for a solution. It appears that within the Cosmic Coalition, it's much easier to be led by fear than face it.
And who do you think causes the fear? The creators of the Gray Hole! And in front of me, I have a troublemaker with a bloodline to the moron who caused this destruction.
Kal's ancestry has nothing to do with them.
You place your faith in a faulty fraud?
You know nothing about Captain O'Neil. Just a few days ago, they were minding their business until you asked us for help.
If by minding their business, you mean stealing from the Cosmic Coalition? Again?
Please, be of quiet. Captain O'Neil, I am of interest to hear what you are thinking.
What I'm thinking. Really? Well, I'm thinking this is about what I expected. Bickering, arguing, round in circles, blah, blah, blah.
Why, you impertinent little...
Hey! Dern asked for my thoughts. We all know yours. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, while you are all arguing and moaning, agreeing to disagree, where is my bobbing ship and crew?
Kal, this thing is destroying a place where people used to live.
This isn't fair, Quinn.
It is not too late to be changing of your mind, Captain O'Neil.
This is...
Due to the unrest, the Mae-Jay has not been altered since it arrived.
This is so unfair.
Don't tell me you're going to let this crook fly their ship.
I told you to stop talking about Kal like that.
Once you let them back in that ship, O'Neil will be off before we know it. And we do know it. I can't believe you are considering this course of action, Dern. If the ship is all we need, then why isn't it ready?
I have already told you. Because of the disturbances you have done so little to quell, the options have been narrowing.
I know what the best option is. We have to make sure
Stop! You're making my head hurt. I can't do this. I have to find my ship. I have to find my crew. Where are they? I said, where are they?
The last I was of hearing, Dr. Stev had evacuated them as a precaution.
What? Where?
He said there had been technical difficulties, and he had lost contact.
Useless! You're all useless!
Captain O'Neil, please be avoiding. Guard, stop!
No! Let them go.
Oh no, not the Cosmic Coalition and Earth Alliance falling out yet again. Dern and Tet incompetence in action? Fancy that. It's a good thing I'm here to bring some sense and sensibility to the proceedings, because after all, what is the Earth Ambassador for?
Out of my way.
Hey, Tet, we're on the same side, remember?
I hate these drone ships. Who wants to be driven by a robot?
Hurry, Peaches! There, it's open again.
It's us.
We don't need a captain to go on this mission. I think we should leave her behind.
I agree. O'Neil is nothing but a pain in the arse. I don't remember saying that.
That's because you didn't.
I didn't?
No, it's a... Oh, never mind.
How does he make these?
A few images and sound samples are all that are needed. He manipulates it all to create what he wants.
He must have been recording us all the time.
Never trust a pheasant.
Look, here's another.
Of course, Minister Cheen. I am well aware that the Mae-Jay and its crew is unlikely to survive its mission to the Grey Hole, even if it is successful.
But Earth does not need to know of this. And once it is over, we won't have to be involved with Earth ever again.
We must think of the greater good. That is all, Minister.
What the baba?
He must have showed this to Kal.
And we know how that will have gone down.
We have to get through to Captain Kal.
Let me get working on this ship's communicator. It must be connected to the TSC.
Well, I guess you could try.
Faster, Peaches! Faster!
There she is, but how are barrier shields up?
Dr. Stev from the Earth Alliance managed to operate them.
What? Dirt said it hadn't been altered.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Dern wants what is best, Kal.
I don't know why you trust them, and I still don't know where my crew are headed. I thought you passed on my frequency.
I did.
Then someone has prevented them getting it. And it has to be someone from the Cosmic Coalition.
Not necessarily.
What are you doing here anyway? You gonna show me more of the CC footage of the Grey Hole?
No, I promise. You've seen enough.
What are you trying to do?
Not everyone gets in the way, Kal. Hey, you!
Yes, sir?
Can you open the bay doors for the Mae-Jay?
Of course! Straight away!
Hey, I'm not...
Shh. He doesn't need to know you're not flying to the Grey Hole.
Why? I mean...
You didn't deserve to be put in this position. I'm sorry.
But the mission is...
It's not your problem. Unless you want it to be.
I need my ship. Without it, I have nothing.
I know.
Look, shouldn't you be back with your high-power friends instead of hanging with us insignificant others?
I couldn't abandon the team.
But you just left your team.
No. You are the team. The team capable of sorting this mess out.
It's not my mess.
How? What?
You think I can't communicate with the ship I built?
The Mae-Jay is incredible, Kal.
You were there when I started building it, Quinn. I hated you for treating me well, then leaving. Like I hate you now for doing what you want, for being free. But then I guess you were always the strong one. Even when you had nothing to be strong for.
Hey, Captain! All exits are clear for takeoff. But I think we have company.
Krent, there's more protesters.
Whoa! Hang on there.
Captain O'Neil, Administrator Tet, what is happening?
Hey there! We have Captain O'Neil and the Mae-Jay ready for takeoff to the Grey Hole with the elation grid installed.
Is this true?
Of course it's not true. They are about to flee forever, and we need that ship. Stop them, Dern! At least there's some common sense in these protesters.
Please, there must be calm.
Quinn! I'd have been gone before they got here if you hadn't stopped to tell me all that fluffy crap!
What's that noise?
Is it on?
It's my crew.
I don't know. I can't hear anything. Try turning it up.
I can't tell if you're through or not.
I'm going to play it anyway and hope for the best.
Oh, all right. I'll broadcast our coordinates, though I doubt anyone is listening.
Of course, Minister Chi. I am well aware that the Mae-Jay and its crew is unlikely to survive its mission to the Grey Hole, even if it is successful.
But Earth does not need to know of this. And once it is over, we won't have to be involved with Earth ever again.
We must think of the greater good. That is all, Minister.
Hear that, Quinn? I told you you'd have to be crazy to take on this suicide mission.
Commander Dern, what is this? You showed me the plans. I saw the calculations myself.
You think the Cosmic Coalition cares about us, Quintet?
When did...
But this conversation was of taking place many months ago. And this is not of being correct.
And how did they get this? Snooping into confidential meetings? Is this your doing, Ambassador Dunt?
How dare you?
Kal, you knew about this, didn't you? This is why you called it a suicide mission. Why didn't you tell me?
Because you wouldn't have believed me.
Stev. Oh, this gets worse.
Nothing has come back. I bet it didn't go through.
Give it a chance, Tom. Oh, Baba, look, there's something coming our way.
We're sitting ducks.
I'm gonna try and plug you in, Tom. There must be some weapons on this thing.
Out of my way, Quinn.
What are you doing, Kal?
Getting my crew.
Stop, O'Neil! We need that ship! Seize that ship! We can't have O'Neil taken away!
We've secured the area around the ship, Minister Chi.
Excellent! Now, Dern! We must wait until... Hey! Get off!
Let me on the ship, or Blobfish Features gets it!
Please, back down, Captain O'Neil.
Tell everyone to get out of the way!
Get out of this insane Earthling's way!
Shut up! Activate Affinitive Nexus.
Kal, you don't even know where you're going.
The Mae-Jay will have automatically downloaded Tom B's communication and coordinates.
I don't like this.
I told you not to trust these creeps.
Just be careful, Kal.
Sure.
Why are you waiting?
You coming?
I think I may have some fires to put out here.
Here. Ugh!
There was no need for that!
Better put that one out first.
Hurry. And Kal?
What now?
It was always you who was the strong one.
Yeah, whatever. Kalani O'Neil. Mae-Jay. Affinitive Nexus complete.
In Mission to the Grey Hole, Episode 6, you heard the voices of Marty Snarsky as Quintet, Aisha Kendisha as Captain Kal O'Neil, Sarah Propotnik as Earth Ambassador Mae-Jay Dunt, Stuart Reed as Goosen, Robin Schweihoffer as Dr. Stev, Leah Gray as Thomasina Leaf, Rachel Kearney as Lulu Peaches, Tom Babajowski as Tom B, Gonzo Gonzalez as Minister Cheen and Cosmic Coalition Dude, Andy St. Coeur as Cosmic Coalition Commander Dern. Additional voices by Jody Parman and Speedo. Mission to the Grey Hole was created by Daniel Williams and Stacy Jowett. Original sound and music by Haberdasher Studios, with an additional soundscape by Justin Dean. The script was written by Daniel Williams and directed by Stacy Jowett. Production and editing by Daniel Williams, Stacy Jowett, Stephen Kautz, and Robin Schweihoffer. Mission to the Gray Hole was recorded at Haberdasher Studios and is an LBN media production for Huron City Radio. Thanks for listening.